Moscow Media Network. This is Abigail bringing to you the news and events in Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Government to support jackfruit farmers. ASHA workers do their work to serve the public, says Meghalaya Health Minister. KHADC Executive Committee to allow only 30% of its employee to work. For vandalism of shops at Yaomusiang Market in July. Asian province of St. John Paul II Shillong for the Paul Pulling entitled Imka Kirting Sa Kanam Kimatti Bakrao Father Sylvanus C. Lingdor. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today said that the state government will try its best to support the jackfruit farmers through the jackfruit mission. This was disclosed by the Chief Minister while interacting with the jackfruit farmers of Garo Hills. He told them that the state government has sanctioned an amount of 5 crore rupees under the jackfruit mission for enhancing jackfruit productivity.
How do we connect this entire supply and demand chain that is there? So we wanted to ensure that we were able to connect this with the farmers and the buyers. Number two, it was very important for us also to see that it's not always high production that is important. We wanted to focus on high value products. So we realized that Meghalaya state is very, very strong when it comes to areas like spices. Whether it's the black pepper or the turmeric that we have, or the mushrooms that we are working on, and that's why we have a mushroom mission, we have a turmeric mission, we have a spice mission. So all these areas we realized that these are niche products that have high value, maybe low quantity, but the market and the return that the farmers would get would be high. So keeping these basic principles in mind, we realize that there are a large number of farmers who don't even have 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees to sometimes buy the basic pipe or the basic sheets, the tripal and all these other things, tarpaulin and all, to cover their gardens or their fields. And so we realized that there needs to be intervention in this area. So that is the reason why we have started something called the Chief Minister's Farmer Producer Group Program.
The ASHA workers should continue with their work to serve the public at this critical juncture when the state government is trying hard to contain the spread of coronavirus in the state. This statement was made by Meghalaya Health Minister A.L. Heck when the ASHA workers threatened to observe an indefinite strike for non-payment of their salaries. Talking to the media, Heck said the ASHA workers should continue with their work as the state government has already released their salaries.
The release on 4 April 2020 to September 2020, it was sanctioned 4 crore 17 lakhs, sanctioned on 28 of May 2020. Second release in October, from October 2020 to March 2021, rupees 4 crore 17 lakhs, sanctioned on 10 March 2021. The third release in April 2021 to May 2021, 1.60 crores, sanctioned on 14 June 2002. It has been released in 3 installments. 1,000 it is for the ASHA, 500 per month for the ASHA facilitator. Okay. The amount has been released in 3 times. First release from April 2020 to September 2020, society accounts of the ASHAs. It has to reach there, maybe it has not reached there. But the amount already credited up to May 2021 to all the district health society accounts. It has already credited to up to May 2021 to all the district health society accounts. But maybe they have not disbursed from the DMNHO or from the concerned authority. Maybe they have not reached to the ASHA. That is to, but the government already released. The place they are working. Suppose now there are 4 ASHA in one sub-center. They have to give the report. All the report then will reach to the office of the DMNHO, and then definitely they will release. But the amount is already sanctioned and also already credited to the district.
The Executive Committee of East Khasi Hills District Council today decided to allow only 30% of its employees to come for work. This was disclosed by the Council's Chief Executive Member Titos Tarwal Khan after chairing the meeting of the Executive Committee. Talking to the media, Khan said the members of the Executive Committee are very concerned of the rising COVID-19 cases in the state, and to contain that, the meeting has decided to restrict the numbers of people coming to the council. Khan also said that the council will cooperate with the state government in its fight against coronavirus.
Khang waktu sini tu ni syukur himanya assess dia binglong dengan apa office te gawe ke bani ya rai kalau bai ngindang ya betengi ya karukom perking apa office ni dapat syahi di view banabar bani apa office ke belum ta no trade bidang di like 2% below dia buat itu di department ki bom dan kamu ni pada insist di view banwan nang tai ki nong tre ki basa ki containment area ni tempat syak hi banwan nang tai ki badan ki sistem tempat street hi banwan tre yang metang ki department ki ba katu kan kali ki department ki ba ya dei ba ki pai ba tam kan thut de ka kam ki pai ba kham tam ba ya dei ba ka development ka roi ka par pai ba tingi ong ki tu ki department ni kham concentrate tam ba kan thut ka ru conflict tam ke ta di ka we Kabar pada yang ia keren dulu halo ke jinglong jingman gumni tengi rukun PMDC ni Sofia halo ni tingja dan takadau ni perkhat ke ikilat lanti ke bangila mansim dan yang juni ka isi na pertaban long ban persyang banya don tilang atau bunuh banya takel kan ke situation tengah brief lu ya ki isi halo ka rule ke jumi kum ka state committee ke bangnya Terilang baka district administration haki babun kiliang na kapata kong naman yarap di paibak na kunjuk kan ya lapan control itu ka situation jadi kita iki major issue tagabalangi ya keren sepanjang session tu right namar ba ka ruli kalong ba sisil saunang habat pelong be session te midang ya keren mentadang ya discussion ba namar ba position kalong kung yung sepet kay kabangila mande at ya kani position ang ya jinglong inlong hit tamang sepet ya ki restriction di ban pet kanum da de ban long the session ka ba long full session ay ang ban long ka normal session ka ba pendap ya kata na ya ka schedule ka jong ka ba ka de ban long session.
The Jaintia Students' Union Central Body today demanded compensation for acts of vandalism of shops at Yau Museang Market in Jawai. When this act of vandalism by police personnel where the goods of vegetable and fruit vendors were thrown away came to their knowledge, they rushed to the market to prevent the situation. Later, the leader of the JSU lodged a complaint with the Deputy Commissioner on the unbecoming behavior of some of the police personnel and also demanded adequate compensation should be given to the shopkeepers whose goods were damaged during the police vandalism. The student body also urged the Deputy Commissioner that proper place should be given to these shopkeepers to avoid untoward incidents.
Nalian jo sang JSU mentalsi hadi mai ibe khubor kabalabi hagasi sajan hagaba ki pulit kilale dan bor bagi lapan igbor kini ki nongshong yo bo jawa ya museum ni iba kedon ni gaba gabam I tenat kar kumle bagar kum kini ki jhur bar kum juru leng sang ni sufu ba kedon ke jingkta lada ki sale kum ni ka kapor ki sufu bar kum juru hari kapor lockdown kedon kam jing Terilang apa deng ke district administration ki pulit bagi nong di jing di mentalski neliang jungi la yo bandum bandlang ye kini borok ki basa kini ujur dongki la yo berkenduk ru yo deputy commissioner jangwa Jaintia mentalski la yo ru banekran alor ki mat ke bayadai bakin ke jingle dan bor ki kulit apo Yau Museang ha bagi kini ki jur jong kini nong di apo ini nong di kinong song di apo song di ni apo Yau Museang kebanang kong idawa ning aseng kalong ba don kam bande compensation ini kita ki jur ki bala chakni ki kulit namar pemla ban ai biang ni ki jur dia bla kri na mar ki mar ki mata ki bapot ni ki bansa sniuno tu dia jongi ngila kuntu ngila dawan disi budai ban siu mardor ba ki deiru ban ai ka jaka ka babiang ni ka jaka ka bolong open space ka ba lain lut ni ka ba kelut ya gini ki ba song dia madan banlaj na kata ka kejing ya khamnya apo yo apo kan yo musiang kan yo rem hang ni
Blay JSU ada one year PE ni jing duk jing yang i pensnya thok BE man PM ke jing isna BE guru guru melama i gbedo dah lor beda ki stomi gatele man tulis kile klem kor standar PE guru pega haw ki dei ho untuk beli toi untuk beli kemi ai cheni sisibo lai dak buru kor ki kata ke jing jengai le dam kata ko pom ong gi kata ko tujut corona ma i dade le ka pa
Meghalaya Information Technology and Communication Hamlet Darling has written to the Union Ministry of Forest, Environment and Climate Change to scrap the environmental clearance that was given to Star Cement to further expand its limestone extraction at Shillong in East Giant Hills district. Hamlet Darling said the environmental clearance has been vehemently opposed by the public as it will damage the environment, including the pollution of the Wat Lunar and Wat Luka.
You see, that proposed land sought by the settlements, the villages are very close to the mine, and the wildlife sanctuaries, Narpu wildlife sanctuaries is there, and even the river Luka also is there. So if mining is going on, so it will destroy all the beauty and spoil the environment in all the surrounding in that area. And number two, as you have seen, all the villages and even all NGOs, they are against this clearance given by the MOEF. So based on this, I have written my letter to the ministry to reconsider the certificate issued to the Star Cement. See, I do understand that since public hearing cannot be held in 3 consecutive times, so based on this, I think the DC is cancelled with the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, so they have written to the ministry that they cannot hold their public hearing based on this, so that they give it the liberty to the ministry to give their decisions.
Henyothrep Integrated Territorial Organization today sought an audience with Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma to know from him as how the Star Cement in East Giant Hills could get the environmental clearance to expand its limestone extraction in East Giant Hills district. When the leaders of Henyothrep Integrated Territorial Organization could not meet the Chief Minister, they went to air their grievances to the Meghalaya Health Minister A.L. Hegg.
Health Minister, I assurance on ba ngangil kan saya illegal nim dawar man kan yung yagi illegal kang ba temu uru om hawa yagi illegal de man kang ba teladem kim kang ma ki kumbo ngalong yepi ba pindalatan palat yo tudong singin sadat ya kata we will not care about anything, we will demonstrate but in let with the non-cooperation movement kata gam bagi ngimbut so ya ka retention charge jong kari inde but ngila dawa naga government pat nakaliang jong iba el hekru ngila ekran digini illegal coke factory ke badan live nyo teli kawai hawas dentia ka penyadu working president no ni zaman sulet ka badai ka illegal Justin Dakar udon ke coke factory Thomas nong tudu te balingi kenduk buat Indonesia BJP ru bade Indonesia NPP la de dola apa la ya dia ke benrio tengim ban share we have to do something la we are resilient by force not by choice kata ka di message ni I clear but kum gani ka RTI pengilap ru naka pratali kiyo ke CTO Henry kiyo ke CTE Henry ke CTO kiyo tang kumbasan dali kita ru gibla rin te kamud illegal coal transportation ro Meghalaya Demonic Alliance dala apa yagini coke factory ro ujo hi te kajing sak kren ben kadisi menakanero ngampen rem yu tu ngampen seluruh ngampen hiru yu tu brio kania ke sarkar ban penmi igi tamasa ke bahru kom kidon po hagapor ke jung imus hangidon kita ke school mate kita batai ha sano jak gitu Kemur kila devan ai awareness kan ke ai wording man kran ke ban yu mdei ban shia lam metang ka herdel hi ban yi kendo ban yi kendon po ban leje sengapa je kata ka jingbam smai tau chief minister jong ka sambu wong tau de humen ulo en kroch haduk bordari kata rum kran ulo humen kande ka sarkar MDA is not only for NPP, it's for us the citizen of Meghalaya.
The Provincial of Silesian Province of St. John Paul II Shillong, Father Paul O. Lingkot, today lauded the multifaceted personality of late Father Silvanus Ngi Lingdo of the Silesian congregation, who has left an indelible mark wherever he went. Father Silvanus Ngi Lingdo, who is fondly known as Father Sngi, passed away on the 28th May 2016. He was known as a Bible scholar, missionary and political and social thinker of the Northeast. Releasing the book entitled EMGHALAYA Sa Kanam Ki Matti Bakrao Father Silvanus Ngi Lingdo of the Salesian of Don Bosco, edited by Father Barnes Maury, SDB, to perpetuate the name of Father Sngi, who has dedicated his life for the cause of humanity. Father Lingkot said the Salesian priest showed his sense of belonging wherever he was, whether in Greece or in other places. Father Lingkot also informed the gathering on the occasion of the book release that the Salesian congregation will take up the process of canonization of late Father Sngi within a year or two. Speaking on the occasion, Father Barnes Maury informed that the book EMGHALAYA Sa Kanam Ki Matti Bakrao Father Silvanus Ngi Lingdo is an outcome of the celebration of the 100th birth anniversary celebration of Father Sngi. The book was released under strict adherence of COVID-19 protocol held at Matthias Institute at Meghalaya in Shillong. The program began with a prayer led by Vice Provincial Father John Zosiama in the presence of Rector of Matthias Institute, Father Thomas Pampadale, and other priests, Father Marius, Father Festus Shadup, and Father Bresson Paul Ronnie.
Work to make sure that Father Sngi is still alive. He's not dead, he's still alive. His name is still lingering here in the Khasi Hills, the Gender Hills, the whole Meghalaya, whole Northeast, here in the country, and all over the world. And we have said Father Sngi for our first story. So many things about Father Sngi, and we all know that he is a man with a vision. A man who was there for all, not exactly only for one, for all of us who are here in Meghalaya, here in Shillong, Khasi, but a man for all. Where he was, he keeps the name. That's what very important. Even when he was in Greece, he was in Italy, he was in Germany, or any part of the world, Father Sngi was there. This is my place. That is the sense of belonging. I think that's what we need to learn from Father Sngi. Nice title, Father Sngi. EMGHALAYA Sa Kanam. It's not only where he is, but where he was born, but wherever Father Sngi visits, he's always there. He keeps the name alive. I think this book will be a help for his future. This is the plan of the province that hopes by this year or next year to begin the process for his canonization too. That's our plan too.
This book, which we have published on the Father Sngi, is actually a collection of articles written by different authors, those who have been closely associated with Father Sngi. And articles, they speak about the life and works of Father Sngi. So this year happens to be the 100th birth anniversary of Father Sngi. He was born in 1921, so 2021 is 100 years of his birth. So that's the reason why we want to publish this book, in order to honor him and to make people remember about the rich legacy that he has left behind. So that's the reason why we took this initiative of publishing this book. So I hope this book will be of great help to our people, especially when they read about the works that he had accomplished, about the contributions that he had made to the society and to the church. Definitely people will be inspired, and people will be able to, to draw a lot of examples, lot of good lessons from him. Of course, it is written in Khasi. Right now, only people who know Khasi can read the book. But eventually, we plan to translate maybe into English, so that all other people also can have the advantage of reading this book and benefit from this book.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining.